Raymond. Starring Ray Bolger as Raymond Wallace. Frances Carrot as Jenny.
You may laugh, madam, but a device like that could save 100 million man-hours of bad dispositions just today alone. Merry Christmas, Mike.
Merry Christmas, Ray. Tell me, do you have a patent on this idea?
I've decided to give it to the world. And a Merry Christmas again, Mike.
Well, thank you very much, Ray. And such a pretty package. I think I'll take it right home and put it under the tree.
I wrapped it myself.
Did you now?
That bow is a new development of mine. I use a curling iron and Scotch tape.
Oh, I've been using the hot wax process all my own. But I don't think they're near as pretty as this one.
Oh, it's nice of you to say so, Mike.
Hey, wait for me!
Hiya.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Merry
to you.
Christmas.
It's a nice spirit this Christmas, isn't it?
It's a wonderful spirit. I think maybe people are just tired of worrying and of being scared and of not feeling happy.
Uncle Ray? Did I keep you waiting, Uncle Ray?
Nope.
Merry Christmas, Mike.
Well, what are you... Thank you, young lady. Curling iron?
No, I scraped them with scissors and they curl by themselves.
Well, thanks again, Jenny. I'll be delivering my presents tomorrow morning. Who was it that once said every great idea has been thought of once before?
You know who said that?
Who?
He did. Well, Jenny, how does the Christmas spirit today compare with the Christmas spirit when you were a girl?
I think it's better.
I imagine people were less troubled way back in those days, though.
What makes people troubled?
Oh, almost anything you can name if it isn't handled right. Money, if you like it too much. People, if you won't give them a chance. Your worries, if you spend more time on them than you do on laughing.
I wish.
Go ahead. I've decided to grant a few well-chosen wishes today.
Well, there wouldn't be any trouble if you were everyone in the world.
If I were everyone in the world? Oh, think of all the taxes I'd have to pay.
Yes, but think of the presents you get.
Sure. But a whole world filled with nothing but me's. I just can't imagine that. Before I vote for your idea, you better tell me how it would be.
Well, if you were everyone in the world, and if it were a day just like today, and I was out doing my Christmas shopping...
Now, why don't you look wait? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, and a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Taxi, miss?
Why, yes, I guess so.
Hop in. Where to?
Could you drive me to Coast and Cracker's Toy Emporium?
Certainly I could. But what do you want to go there for? Them toys are so conceited.
Toys? Conceited?
Certainly. Toys that live in toy emporiums and not in toy stores is so stuck up they're no fun at all.
What do they do?
What do they do? Why, the toy steam shovels won't dig nothing but clean dirt.
Yes?
And the toy water pistols won't shoot nothing but distilled water.
Yes?
And them walking dolls. Why, they won't walk unless they get a ride.
Well, where should I go then?
You ought to go down to Fogarty's toy basement.
Aren't the toys there stuck up too?
Nah. Why, them toys is the zenith, the pinnacle, the ultimate, the last word in fun and humility.
All right, then. Drive me to Fogarty's toy basement, please.
All right, then. Here we are. The basement's downstairs, miss.
Thank you.
Thank you for the thank you.
a doll is that?
She's a walking, talking, breathing, crying, sleeping, singing, dancing, eating doll. The only thing she can't do is pay for herself.
How much is she?
I can only say she isn't worth it. But now this doll is worth every cent she costs. And under certain conditions, she doesn't cost a cent.
Can she talk?
No, but you should only know some of the wonderful thoughts she has.
Can she cry?
Now, she belonged to the right girl. What would she have to cry about?
Could I hold her?
Of course, madam. She was designed for precisely that purpose.
How much does she cost?
Now, she's always been a hard-working, thrifty little doll. So she saved a little money of her own.
She has?
So, if you want her, she's yours, along with the $7.30 she saved.
But how do you know she likes me?
She told me that the little girl she was meant for would say certain words. And she also told me that she would just die if she didn't take her.
Oh, I'll take her, all right.
Good. Well, now, I'll close out her account and send you a check.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Just give her money to somebody who can't afford a doll.
You see?
What?
Why, those are exactly the certain words she told me the right girl would say. So you must be the right one, all right.
I guess I am.
Well, I tell you, honey, I've never been so flattered in all my life. But the idea of my being everyone in the world, why, I wouldn't have anyone to talk with except myself. And talk about your dull conversations.
I don't think they'd be dull.
You don't? Why, I could put people to sleep at 50 paces just doing half the conversations. And there's another thing you haven't thought of.
What?
Well, I'd have to look at myself across the breakfast table every morning. As much as I appreciate the thought is appalling. Well, you better get on your rocket ship and head for home. You've got to be on the train for Boston in an hour.
I wish you were going with us, Uncle Ray.
Me too. But now you give my love to your grandmother and all the various and sundry relatives. Their presents are all in here. I don't think I've forgotten anyone. So, you make like a cargo plane with a tailwind, and I'll see you the day after New Year's.
Your present for me is on your mantle, but don't open it until tomorrow morning. Merry Christmas, Uncle Ray.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Ginny.
Merry Christmas.
Whoops. I'll deliver this one myself.
Okay, bye, Uncle Ray.
Bye. Have a good trip. Merry Christmas.